Hey there, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising. It's time to have a look and see just what is going on when it comes to the month of November 2021 for you. And just a quick reminder, if you are watching your rising sign forecast, remember your rising sign is giving you additional clarity as to how a great deal of your sun sign forecast is showing up. And your moon sign, well, that's going to be giving you the less prominent side story that's also playing out throughout the course of the month. I don't appear on video for my monthlies because we've got a lot of cards here and people like to see the cards, so there you go. And if you ever want to get a session with me, you can go on ahead to my website. It's integrativemysticism.com. So what's going on here when it comes to your cards? Well, we're going to the right hand side first and looking at you as it relates to your world. We've got the Five of Wands reversed and the Ace of Wands upright. And things are getting a lot more organized around you because I'm seeing a lot of you getting a chance to do some very advantageous, very strategic downsizing when it comes to a lot of time and resources you are trading for your own livelihood or for your own well-being. With the Five of Wands reversed, a lot of you are going to find that this is going to be a fairly easy breezy month. Probably easiest for you because the rest of us, it's like out of control. But with the Five of Wands reversed, I'm also seeing not only are you getting a chance to simplify and downsize, but with the Ace of Wands, you are concentrating on some kind of big ticket opportunity that is coming your way, something that is really going to command a lot more of your time. It's not going to be very labor intensive, but it is something that's going to be highly rewarding, and it's going to kind of put your face on the map. I see a lot of you becoming a lot more prominent, possibly even having a 15 minutes of fame kind of month as well, whether it's in your job or in your community, in your field, in your vocation. It's gorgeous. And the Ace of Wands is indicating there is an initiation of a brand new chapter here that is quite prolific. It's going to be very rewarding. As we get on to the summation cards, we have the bottom line with the Nine of Swords upright and the culmination being the Three of Cups upright. This is a month where you are going to need to really take some time to face some fears you may have of being more socially visible, socially prominent, and involved. Because I'm seeing with the Nine of Swords, there is this big part where a lot of this month you are going to be maybe having to face some stage fright or maybe some fear of speaking up or becoming more influential or taking on more substantial roles, working with people you admire, and realizing that you are actually welcome in those circles, you're welcome in those spaces. Some of you may be getting pulled up on stage, so to speak, in a lot of different cases, discovered, and that can freak us out. That can be really awkward, especially if that's just not what we're used to. If we're used to kind of going under the radar or maybe only working with that and those that we find, that and those that we choose versus being discovered, it can be kind of strange. But with the Nine of Swords, you're going to want to face those fears, face those anxieties about throwing down. In fact, with the Three of Cups upright, you're not going it alone this month. You're actually going to have a very strong entourage form around you. This camaraderie could be coming up with existing friends as well as new friends that you call in. And with the Three of Cups, this is actually going to create a completely new sense of chosen family, second family, brothers and sisters from other mothers kinds of feels, because everyone is getting together on this. And with the Three of Cups, your whole crew, your whole entourage, your whole group itself is going through a powerful level up alongside you. So, there really isn't anything to be too anxious about. In fact, you may also find that your popularity is spreading due to the help, whether it's social, professional, or even spiritual assistance of those that are close to you, or maybe care deeply about you. You're going to be getting the hookup from a lot of people that you didn't think had the power to hook you up. When it comes to your material circumstances, your work, your job, your finances, you do have the Queen of Wands upright. Here we go. More lifts happening. Remember, with the Queen of Wands, we are seeing somebody who is ultimately putting our name on blast. They are going out of their way to make sure everyone knows who we are, what we're doing, and what we are putting out there. In fact, with the Queen of of Wands, this could also be a month where you are finding a chance to really get to know your way around an area of your field, or maybe a corner of a new field, a new vocation, a new office, a new environment, possibly even take your first steps into a career that is truly meaningful to you, or a service that's truly meaningful to you, with the help of those that are stepping up at this time. And with the Queen of Wands, you're going to also be finding that there is a lot of this makeover, grow up, glow up kind of stuff going on, getting you put into more competitive opportunities, competitive roles, competitive earning positions. And this is definitely it for you. This is a really, really good month. When it comes to your community, however, friends, relatives, other people in your life, we do have the Two of Cups in reverse. And there is going to be this sense every once in a while that you don't really feel like you are the same person you were with certain groups, certain cliques, certain associations. We might be outgrowing some friends. We might be outgrowing some of our normal haunts, and that's okay. That's normal. That's part of life. But with the Two of Cups reversed, a lot of it could still feel very uncomfortable because we almost feel disloyal, or we almost feel like we're not allowed to do that, or that it's wrong to do that. The Two of Cups reversed is indicating that this month you're going to need to really face where maybe we were working with something a certain way just because it's okay to outgrow it. Not everyone is going to be left behind. I am seeing as well with the Two of Cups reversed, there may be some agreements or some promises or some obligations that you can no longer keep your word with or keep committed to. And there's nothing wrong with that. Things happen. Maybe we made those commitments in haste, or maybe we didn't know what we were biting off on. We didn't know what we were getting into, or quite possibly with the Two of Cups reversed, we find out that an agreement is just not fair to us. A pact or a promise is just not working out for us. We never should have taken it on. And it may require us to grow out of the agreement itself. And we may end up, again, ticking some people off over that. When it comes to your challenge this month, you do have the Death card reversed. Be mindful not to get stuck in your own past. With the Death card reversed, there could be some things coming up this month that are trying to delay a departure, delay an elevation, delay a promotion, delay an evolution around you, or something that you are working on. And this is going to be a time where you are just going to have to be able to lay down the law. The Death card reversed can also indicate a need to pay attention to where you might slow yourself down if you're not careful. Do not delay the inevitable just because it means we have to step up on stage, confront our stage fright, confront our anxieties with that Nine of Swords. When it comes to your relationships with love, romance, and partnerships, you do have the Eight of Wands upright. Things are going very quickly as far as the development or the progress towards a mutual goal or a mutual prize that you and a partner have in mind. Now, this could very well be something that is very good news, especially if you guys have been, house hunting, or there's something we've been trying to start initiating with the relationship, or something with our family, with our kids. Maybe something new that we want to start doing, like traveling, or maybe something we want to introduce to the culture of the home. Not that, we've just not been able to find the right fit or bring it in or integrate it properly. The Eight of Wands is allowing things to kind of finally pick up where they had been delayed or blocked before. In fact, with the Eight of Wands, I'm also seeing a lot of you Scorpio people getting a chance to finally break away from a holding pattern that you were stuck in due to something from your past or old considerations outside of this relationship that were holding it back. New people coming in are also going to be providing a great deal of haste and a great deal of speed boosts into your life. I would be careful not to get into a crazy, whirlwind kind of situation, Scorpios. Remember, you're smarter than that. but it's definitely an opportunity to at least see how you could take a relationship for a test drive. I do feel there could be some really strong electric chemistry with new people. So, I mean, explore it, enjoy it, just be sensible and make sure that, you allow things to have their proper chance by developing at a healthy pace. When it comes to how the month goes beginning to end, going to the left-hand side now, you start off with the Three of Swords reversed and the Seven of Cups reversed. It's time to start paring down and simplifying, which is exactly what we talked about at the beginning of the reading. The Three of Swords reversed and the Seven of Cups reversed is bringing an opportunity for you to drop something you don't know how to solve, drop something you don't know how to fix, or maybe even relieve yourself of some kind of problem that maybe doesn't have a solution right now, and you can get off the hook for it. What brings it about is the Temperance card upright and the Hanged Man reversed. I do feel like you are actually passing this off to somebody else, and not necessarily in a bad way. Somebody could be offering to trade or offering to take something off of your hands you don't want to handle anymore. If it's not literally somebody taking something off your hands, it could be maybe others involved in this problem or others involved in this challenge are now taking the steps to maybe get enmeshed with new spaces, new people, new territory, away from you, away from where, all of this has been centered. Now, this could be happening again where we're kind of seeing, okay, problematic family member finally going over there, finding their own way, we're off the hook. Difficult friend, there. Ex, there. Old job partner, old financial situation, over there. But we're getting a chance to simplify, pare down our responsibilities, and concentrate on what's working. When it comes to your second half of the month, you have the Knight of Pentacles upright and the Eight of Pentacles upright. And it does look like you are going to be working very closely or maybe even joining forces with somebody that is either either they work in your field or in an area related to your field, or they have some kind of expertise in an area of life you're very passionate about, or they even work for the same employer or work in the same community as you. And with the Knight of Pentacles, this joining of forces that comes in, I mean, there is this dynamic duo kind of feel. I think they're lifting you up, especially, when I look at that Ace of Wands, the Queen of Wands, they could be the ones kind of helping you out there. You're lifting them up. There's a wonderful mutual enhancement opportunity going on here, whether they're presenting you with a new job opportunity or this is a side hustle, a project, an independent enterprise. It's going to be put on the table for you. When it comes to your Eight of Pentacles upright, you're also getting a chance to finally start making some big improvements in areas of your life that you have been, maybe not necessarily neglecting, but you just haven't had the time or the energy to give to them, whether this is catching up on some of our old unfinished business from back when, or maybe there are some things that we just have been leaving collecting dust, or maybe there are some things that ultimately we want to start integrating into being a more prominent area of our life now, as opposed to being a quiet indulgence. The Eight of Pentacles upright is giving you a chance to do that. You're also going to be noticing some very powerful upgrades and updates going on in your professional life that may leave you walking away from November feeling a lot more comfortable and a lot more wealthy. So that is what I've got for you all. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate it. And should you ever want to get a session with me, go on ahead to my website. It's integrativemysticism.com.